in the air, but just away from that fielder. Extra bounce.
Yeah, he will do. Dwayne Pretorius. He's not the quickest. Just bearing in mind that this surface has two different areas to it. One with grass, and then there's little blotches in the surface where there isn't any grass at all. So when it hits that, it just stops a little bit. When it hits the grass, it accelerates.
And they had a wonderful opening partnership, chasing a very big total, which ended up in the losing side. These two, Josh Brown and Tanzit Hassan Tamim, they added 80 in that opening stand. And a lot will depend on that. You need that kind of a start to chase these numbers here. There is a slip in. We've seen the bowlers, yep, acknowledging the.
Lovely story, this, of Josh Brown. There's that seam movement on wing as well. But picked straight out of the leagues in Queensland to play in the Big Bash. Has only played one. He got a big 100 in the Big Bash. He's a very dangerous customer.
Of just 57 deliveries. Just a gentle infield. You clear the infield early in these overs. You better bet yourself a boundary. Oh! Has he taken it? I think he has. What a catch this is. We've seen some wonderful catches, but this is a beauty also. Dwayne Pretorius taking a catch of his own bowling after being belted for a boundary.
Well, the story will continue for Josh Brown, just not in this match. Because this is a sensational catch from Dwayne Pretorius. The athleticism shown here in the follow-through to recognize that he needs to go forward and dive. And that is just an inch. Maybe that's too much. Maybe it's a centimetre off the ground. That's a great catch to get rid of the dangerous Brown. He goes for 4, Chattogram 5 for 1.
এক বছরেই এটা ফ্যাকাশে আর তোরটা এখনো নতুন। এটা রিন দিয়ে ধোয়া, যার ব্রাইট লক টেকনোলজি সাধারণ পাউডারের তুলনায় দেয় দ্বিগুণ উজ্জ্বলতা। রিন অ্যাডভান্সড দেয় দ্বিগুণ উজ্জ্বলতা।
That was some catch to see the back of Josh Brown. Never easy. He's a tall lad, Dwayne Pretorius. And he realized it a little bit late that it was coming towards him. Then it was dying. And he, right, not even, just millimeters off the ground. And he managed to get that catch, getting the fingers underneath the ball. What a catch. What a marvelous catch that is. Sliding now the leg side. And there's an extra fielder in the slip squadron. So they are attacking. What an over. A wicket-taking over. 6 for 1.
Let's run next month. Let's run next month. Play on top. Let's run.
There'll be a couple of runs.
There's a little bit of dew in the outfield.
Yeah, it's the bounce. That's the reason why that extra fielder was there. It's just over the top of that fielder. He's standing deep. Hassan Mahmood is the fielder. He's also a tall lad at the edge of the circle.
Chattogram. That is, there's back outside edge. Nisham will feel as though he's a little bit unlucky, but this is the nature of T20. Swing hard up front, as many as they can inside the first 6.
Leading edge, trying to play it on the onside. He needs to be careful now. Twice he's got away with that. The one that went to the boundary could have easily gone to the hands of Hassan Mahmood, and this one also.
Does tend to shape the ball away from the right-handers. That is more of a leg cutter, and he's trying to work that away on the leg side, hence the reason why it finds the leading edge. I don't think we should call it an edge anymore, Utter. It It's very, very thick.
He's smashed 36 of 11 in his last match against Kumilla at this venue, and also scored against the same opposition. Well, I don't know what you're going to call that, or I'm going to call that edged for 4.
Well, they're 17 for 1, and I'm not sure they ran off the middle of the bat yet. But it's okay, you can tell your grandkids that you laced Jimmy Neesham through extra cover for 4.
Yeah, what's written on the score sheets is just a numerical number, it goes like 4. Doesn't say how he managed to pick that boundary. Well, you need a little bit of luck. I mean, nothing wrong, and if it's coming, well, good enough. Swing in and a miss. There is enough for the bowlers to take a bit of advantage early on. First, probably 6 overs, 5 or 6 overs, where you can really get some purchase from the surface.
You're right, we've seen movement all day inside the first 5 or 6 overs. We saw Wayne Parnell earlier today, Sharaful Islam get some as well, Bilal Khan. Now Neesham's getting a little bit of movement as well. It's in the air and it's off the wicket.
Is not only being able to bring the ball back into the left-hander, but also goes back away with the angle that he bowls at. 11 in that over, 17 for 1.
Action!
Charged with battery.
A big support, and I see a lot of that purple color that those supporters from Rangpur Riders tend to have with them. Short ball pulled away in the air and falls at no man's land. Not in control, but they're going for the shots. That's what you've seen.
Looking to get underneath it, but doesn't find the middle of the best deep square behind the boundary field. Yes, mid-on is going to the boundary as deep third comes up inside the 30-yard circle. So both those boundary riders now.
It hits just the top of the off stump and it completely misses the line. Shoikat goes for 9, 19 for 2. Tom Bruce is the new batter in at number 4. He's here because of this.
Just for a moment there, I think he might hold the ball across the seam. And the reason they do that is because, oh no, he's seam upright, isn't he? My mistake. I was trying to find a reason for why it skidded and kept a little bit low.
I thought he was stuck in his crease, neither forward nor back. Well, it should be a boundary. It is. Leg buys. Not the right line. Keeper, no chance.
But again, there's movement off the seam. If he's going to make a mistake, this is where he's going to make it, down the leg side, because he can't afford to be outside off stump.
Again, lovely, lovely delivery. Beats the bat, goes through the defenses, goes through the gap between the bat and pad. I think 23 for 2 after keeping a close eye on that required run rate is closing in on 10 runs an over. In comes Hassan, which is not a bad, little bit difficult to tackle them. Yeah, they're attacking the stumps, and he's just started in his very first over. He's been impressive. He's one of the players from Bangladesh who's started to impress from the right from the word go. I mean, these are his figures. I'm not talking about just his figures. You know, his body language, the kind of rhythm that he gets in. 2 for 20 in 2 overs. But yeah, I just like the whole package. He's young. Nice easy action, and he's started this over in a great fashion. 3 dots. He's surprised with a bit of a bounce there. Surprised look from Tanzid Hassan.
That hits high up on the bat. Well, you'll be happy. At least there was a good foot movement.
Nicely played, beautifully played, nicely cut away for a boundary.
Hits this so late. Left-handers like width, but this is hardly much width. He wants that hitting 5th stump, but he just plays it so late, and the angle of the bat and the pace of the ball takes it behind square away for 4. It's very well played.
Again, hitting the top part of the bat because he bowled that short. Is getting the ball to bounce a little bit more. 17 of 9 from Shamim Hussain, also contributing the total of 187 for 8. Among the wickets, Dwayne Pretorius, both going to him. Yeah, it's a good crowd, really good crowd, very impressive. Watch out, the ones at the top right there. Down the leg side. He did well to manage to get some part of his hands to stop that ball, otherwise it would have gone to the boundary. .28 for 2. It is the home ground for Chattogram Challenges, but it looks like there's a lot of support for Rangpur Riders here. There you go. Very impressive turnout. Down the wicket. Another good delivery. Yeah, it's not that sort of a wicket where the batter will start to feel good after playing few deliveries. You still have to work hard. And you've got to find a method in terms of the areas that you want to score. Get an opportunity, cracked it away. This is even better. Same results.
Well, I understand that you want to be positive, and Tanzid here stands still. The previous delivery, he's running down the wicket. Here he stands dead still. And it goes for 4. You stand still, your head is still. And that's the critical part of a batter, is your head. Can't be moving around. If you come down the wicket, it needs to remain still as well. You can't be going up and down, up and down. It doesn't allow you to judge the length correctly.
That was a cracking square cut. There you go. He goes down the wicket. Well fielded. It looked like he was picking up another boundary. Ronnie T fielded it nicely.
They're taking it on. They're taking it on. They know how important this is. Chattogram fighting arguably for those positions 3 and 4.
Yeah, if you look at the points table, it's the fight between Chattogram Challengers and